Hi, how are you, student? Now, come to today's point. But before that, I am reminding you about the last video. We have seen in the last video that variation in value of a g, that is the change along the surface of the earth. Value of a g changes along the surface of the earth. Value of a g change with the height. Value of the g change with the depth. And today we are going to see mass and weight and the difference between them. Okay, now come to the first point, that is the mass, which is denoted by small m. Okay. Now, first point, mass is the amount of matter present in the object. Amount of matter present in the object. Is it clear? Now here I have shown these four objects. The mass of the first object is a 1 kg. Mass of the second object is a 2 kg, while 4 kg and 5 kg. And according to that, in compared to that, they shows the different amount of matter. That is the amount of matter 1 kg is smaller than amount of matter in 2 kg. So amount of matter present in the object is called the mass of that object. Okay. So in case of mass, the SI unit of a mass is a kg. It is measured in a kg. Mass is a measure only with a magnitude. So it is a scalar quantity. Mass is a scalar quantity. Now come to next point. Mass is same everywhere. Now the person standing on earth having a 70 kg mass and person standing on a Mars having a same mass, that is 70 kg mass. So mass cannot be changed. It is same on earth, same on Mars, same on every planet. Is it clear? So mass is the same everywhere. So according to Newton's first law, mass is the measure of inertia. Now inertia. Inertia means what? The tendency of object remain rest if it is stay rest. And an object in a motion with the same speed and same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Okay, so according to Newton's first law, mass is the measure of inertia. If mass is higher, then the inertia is higher. If the mass is less, then the inertia is less. So this is about the mass. वस्तुमान, वस्तूचे वस्तुमान, या मी अक्षराने दाखवायचं. वस्तूचे वस्तुमान म्हणजे त्या वस्तूमधला द्रव्य संचय. या ठिकाणी 1 केजी, 2 केजी, 4 केजी, 5 केजी यांचे द्रव्य संचय बघा वाढताना दिसतंय, म्हणून मासही वाढताना दिसतंय. त्याचं एसआय युनिट आहे केजी. याच्यामध्ये फक्त परिमाण, ओनली मॅग्निट्यूड इज कन्सिडर्ड फॉर देअर मेजरमेंट, सो इट इज अ स्केलर, म्हणून सदिश राशी आहे. मास इज सेम एव्हरीवेअर, सर्व ठिकाणी मास समान असतं. आणि मास इज अ मेजर ऑफ इनर्शिया, हे त्या जडत्वाचं मापन म्हणजे वस्तुमान. ज्या ठिकाणी जास्त इनर्शिया म्हणजे जास्त जडत्व असेल त्या ठिकाणचं मास जास्त असेल, तिथे इनर्शिया जास्त असते. एखाद्या पदार्थाचं वस्तुमान म्हणजे मास जास्त असेल तर त्याचं जडत्व देखील जास्त असतं. आणि जर मास कमी असेल तर जडत्व देखील कमी असतं. जडत्व म्हणजे स्वतःहून स्वतःची जागा न बदलण्याची कुठल्याही वस्तूची एक जी स्वतःची स्वभाव प्रवृत्ती असते तिला म्हणायचं इनर्शिया. So this is about mass and we are coming to next point, that is the weight. Now what weight? The weight of an object is defined as the force with which the earth attracts the object. The force with which the earth attracts the object. That is called the weight of object. Weight of an object is defined as the force with which the earth attracts the object. Suppose this is the object. Okay, this is a weighing machine, and here these are numbers by which we can show the weight. Okay, 1 2 3 4, that line. Now from the center of the earth, force applied on that object, and due to that object is attracting towards the center of the earth. That amount of force is nothing but the weight of that object. Is it clear? So the force on an object of a mass m, the object of mass m on the surface of the earth, this is the surface of the earth, can be written by using the example weight is equal to W is equal to force, that is F, is equal to mass into gravity. That is W is equal to weight is equal to F is equal to mg. Now here G, we know about the value of a G, that is expression of G. G is equal to gm upon r square. Here G is the gravitational constant, capital M is the mass of earth, and capital R is the radius of earth. So I am putting the value of a G in that equation. So weight is equal to mass into G, that is the G. So Gm small m, that is G into mass of earth into mass of object by r square. That is the equation. Now weight being a force, okay, which is applied from the center of the earth to the object or a surface. Weight being a force, and the force, SI unit of a force is a Newton. So the SI unit of a weight is a Newton. Weight is a vector quantity. Why it is a vector quantity? Because weight being a force, its a direction is towards the center of the earth. Only direction is that is the direction towards the center of the earth. Is it clear? So it is a vector quantity. The weight of an object changes from place to place. Why it changes from place to place? Because the value of G changes from place to place. Suppose value of a G on earth is a 9.8. So the weight on earth is more than weight on moon. Why it is? Because the value of a G on a moon is less than value of a G on earth. So the weight on earth is more than weight on moon. So it is depends upon the value of G place to place. So the weight of an object changes from place to place because of changing in the value of G, that is place to place. The next topic is difference between mass and weight. Now, here are some points I have written on the blackboard. That is the difference between mass and weight. Mass of an object, weight of an object. Mass is the amount of matter. This is the amount of matter. While weight is the force of attraction acted by earth on object. This is the force of attraction acted by the earth on object. Mass is the amount of matter. Weight is the force of attraction acted on matter by the earth. The SI unit of a mass is a kg, while SI unit of a weight, SI unit of a weight is Newton. Mass is same everywhere. It cannot changes place to place, but weight changes place to place due to change in the value of g. So it is changes place to place. According to Newton's first law, mass is the measure of inertia. It is the measure of inertia. While it is the measure of force of attraction, force acted on an object by earth. It is the measure of force of attraction acted by earth on an object. Mass is the scalar quantity, while weight is the vector quantity. But we always measured weight and mass both in kg. Why it is? Is it correct or it is wrong? So we are going to see. Suppose the mass of a person is a 70 kg. Then what about his weight? Mass of a person is a 70 kg. Then what about his weight? Mass is a 70 kg. Now weight is equal to m into g. That is mass into g. So mass is 70 kg into 9.8 is the value of a g. So 70 into 9.8 and the product is 6 at 6, that is 686 Newton is the weight of that person whose mass is 70 kg. Suppose I am saying that my weight is 80 kg. Is it clear? No, it is my mass. So if I am saying that my weight is 80 kg, it is my mass, that my mass is 80 kg. So according to that law, how much would be my weight? My weight would be W is equal to m into g, that is 80 into 9.8, that is 784 Newton would be my weight. But we always says weight in kg. That is, as I am saying my weight, actually I am saying my mass. Is it clear? In shop, balance in a shop, comparing the weight, but actually they are comparing the mass of that object. Is it clear? Now come to next point. That is one of the example is given here. If a person weighs 750 Newton on earth, how much would be his weight on moon? Given that moon's mass is 1/81 times of that of the earth, and its radius is 1/3.7 times of that of the earth. Is it clear? या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये काय म्हटलंय की एका पर्सनचं वेग 750 न्यूटन आहे अर्थवर, आणि त्यानंतर वेट ऑन मून. ओके, वेट ऑन मून वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट. आपल्याला फाइंड करायचं आहे वेट ऑन मून. त्यावेळेला त्या मूनचं मास दिलेलं आहे. मास ऑफ अ मून इज 1/81 टाइम्स ऑफ मास ऑफ अर्थ and radius of moon is 1/3.7 radius of times radius of earth. आणि अशा वेळी आपल्याला ते काढायचं. So given is what? Weight on earth 750. परत एकदा कंपेअर करा. एका पर्सनचं वेट 750 न्यूटन आहे. इज इट क्लिअर? मूनचं जे मास आहे ते 1/81 टाइम्स ऑफ अर्थ आहे. मूनची जी रेडियस आहे ती 1/3.7 टाइम्स ऑफ अर्थ रेडियस आहे. तर या 750 न्यूटन वेट असलेल्या पर्सनचं मूनवरती किती वेट असू शकेल? So here weight on earth is 750 Newton. आता हे 750 न्यूटन दिलेलं आहे. आपल्याला काय करायचं बघा. रेशो ऑफ मास ऑफ अर्थ, मास ऑफ अर्थ that is mass of earth, mass of earth to the mass of the moon, that is mass of moon, that is mass of earth by mass of moon. So if the mass of earth considered as a 1, then mass of moon would be 1/81. That is the denominator of a denominator which is comes up. So the ratio is 81. Ratio of mass of earth and ratio of mass of moon is 81. Now the ratio of radius of earth, that is radius of earth, to the radius of moon, that is radius of moon. Radius of earth by radius of moon is equal to 1/3.7. So denominator of denominator becomes the numerator. So it is a 3.7. Now let the mass of the person on earth be m, then it is m also on the moon. मास काही चेंज होत नाही. त्या पर्सनचं अर्थवरचं मास जर एम असेल तर त्या पर्सनचं मूनवरचं मास देखील एमच असेल. सो वी आर कमिंग टू नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, हाऊ वी कॅन कॅल्क्युलेट इट. आय एम पुटिंग द व्हॅल्यूज. सो वेट ऑफ that person, weight of person is equal to Gmm upon R square, that is Re square. Is it clear? Earth. I am taking this m just before that, m into Gm, that is mass of the earth, by R square. Is it clear? Now weight of person on moon is equal to G m upon Rm square, that is m into G m upon Rm square. Is it clear? So weight of person on the moon is equal to G mass of G into mass of moon by radius of moon square. Okay. So I am putting this m just before that. So m into Gm upon Rm square. Now in this equation, G into G into mass of earth by square of a radius of earth. Is it clear? I am putting that equation here. Weight of a person is a 750 Newton is equal to mass into G into mass of earth by radius of earth square. So I am taking this quantity here, only I am keeping m. So 750 n into radius square of a radius of earth by G into mass of earth is equal to mass. Is it clear? Only I have taken the mass of a person on earth, which is equal to mass of a person on a moon. Is it clear? So here this m, that is the mass of a person on a moon, is exactly the mass of a person on a earth. So I am putting the value of this m in the second equation. So weight of a person on a moon, that is m into gm upon rm square. So m is equal to gm upon rm square. So value of m is just 750 into re square upon gme. Is it clear? This is the value of n into gm upon rm square. Now 750 by 1, only numbers I have taken aside. Then G into mass of moon upon mass of earth. Is it clear? Mass of a moon into mass of earth into radius of earth by radius of moon, square of a radius of earth by square of a radius of moon. Now this G is cancelled to G. So 715 into 1 by 81, because before we have seen that mass of earth by mass of a moon is 81. So the inverse of that, mass of a moon by mass of earth, the ratio is 1 by 81 into ratio of this one is a 3.7. Is it clear? And that is the square. So 750 into 1 into 37 into 37 into 100 into 81. Is it clear? And the answer is 126.8 Newton. And that weight of the person on moon is nearly about 1/6 time of weight of that person on a earth. ओके बाळांनो, या ठिकाणी एका व्यक्तीचं पृथ्वीवरचं वजन 750 असेल तर त्याचं चंद्रावरचं वजन किती भरेल की जेव्हा चंद्र आणि पृथ्वीच्या वस्तुमानाचं कंपॅरिझन किती दिलं होतं त्यांनी 1 by 81. बरोबर. मास ऑफ अर्थ आणि मास ऑफ मून हे जो 1 by 81 दिलं होतं आणि रेडियसचा रेशो दिला होता 1 by 3.7. त्यानुसार किती निघालं वेट, किती निघालं 126.8 न्यूटन वेट ऑन अ मून, जे किती पट आहे तर 1/6 टाइम ऑफ वेट ऑन अ अर्थ आहे. इज इट क्लिअर? बाळांनो, हा व्हिडिओ पुन्हा एकदा व्यवस्थित पहा, नीट समजून घ्या. कन्सेप्ट फार अवघड नाहीये, पण कन्सेप्ट थोडे लक्ष देऊन ऐकायच्यात. पूर्ण व्हिडिओ पहा आणि व्यवस्थितपणे नोट्स घेऊन काढा, म्हणजे तुम्हाला त्या नोट्स वाचताना पुन्हा एकदा व्हिडिओ ऐकत जायचं, नोट्स वाचत जायच्या, म्हणजे तुम्हाला तो कंटेंट कळेल. पुस्तक असेल तर खूप छान, नसेल तर नोट्स आणि व्हिडिओ एकत्र घ्यायचं, एकत्र त्याचा अभ्यास करायचा. दुसऱ्या मुलांना सांगा, चॅनल सबस्क्राईब करा, म्हणजे पुढचे व्हिडिओ मिळतील. अजून 3 व्हिडिओ या
प्रकरणावरती येतील आणि मग नंतर सगळे व्हिडिओ एकदम पाठवून देईल. सगळ्या व्हिडिओचा देखील एकत्र अभ्यास करा. थँक्यू. हॅव अ गुड डे.